One of the things we inherited from the shed that was on the plot when we first arrived was what looks like a cloche, and as you can see we've got a box here. It's in a pretty poor state because it has been attacked by snails. So this is what the cloche is supposed to look like. There are 7 hoops that go in, and they're made up of long rods, which are just straight rods, and they're supposed to have a connector piece in the middle to make them form a hoop, but those bits were missing. So what we did was we went to B&Q, these are the rods, and we got a piece of metal which we put between them as a sort of ferrule to join the two of them together. And then what Andrew is doing is now forming these hoops, and what we're doing is putting wooden pegs in the other end and then looping string round to make them hold this hoop shape. So what Andrew is doing now is whittling a piece of cane down to the right size so that he can use it as a wooden peg to put into the end of one of the tubes. A bit more needs to come off, and then that gives us something that we can tie the string around to form the hoops. So here it is, the final construction in place. We haven't poked it into the soil because it's only going to be here temporarily, so the idea was to try just to get something in place so we can harden the plants that we've got in the greenhouse, bring them over, harden them off. So the plastic is being held down by some of our geotextile weights that Andrew made, and then the way that it's constructed is that on the inside is a piece of string that goes from one hoop to the next, holding them together, and that's underneath the plastic. Then the plastic goes on, and then on the outside we've got string which goes down, is wrapped around one foot, goes back up and over, and is wrapped around that foot, then comes across to the next one, and then up and over to the one the other side, and then across, and so on all the way down. So the plastic is trapped between 2 layers of string, which means that when we want to get into the plants we can just lift the plastic up and lift it back down again without too much trouble. So the plastic has holes in, it's not sealed at the bottom, so it's just going to give a little bit of protection to harden the plants off and protect them from the worst of the cold.